Welcome to today's webinar. So today's webinar is all about Magic Matrix, how to use Magic Matrix to generate marketing opportunities. So basically, this is the first webinar series that we have running up to Christmas. So we have really interesting webinar coming right up as well, especially the one that a lot of people are asking for, which is the calendar feature. So I believe it will come out on the mid of December. But to get started, I'm your host for today. My name is Matthew Uy. So I've been working in ProspectSoft for about 4 months now. And as you can see, I'm not very techno savvy, because I don't even know how to put my profile picture right there. Jokes aside, engaging with clients over these past 4 months has made me realize that majority of the challenges that they face is that they find they don't know how to use the system. They're not maximizing the system and they find the system a bit hard to use. So in this webinar, I'm going to tone it down. I'm not going to use any technical jargons at all because I don't know any. So let's get right down to it. All right, so in today's agenda, we skip this because I'm going to show you something. So the key takeaway today is basically campaign refresher, using the tools to build awareness. You just remember 3 things. First, marketing campaign in CRM. Second, the which is the Magic Matrix, and third is the growth engine. Just remember these 3 things. That will be the only key takeaway that you have for today. All right, so let's get right into the demo. Okay, so this is basically a demo account. So what I'm going to do right here is straight go into the marketing campaign side. All right, so as you can see, there's a lot of campaign created. So I want to create a new campaign. So let me put, generally speaking, a company, they can create, usually from what I know, they create minimum 2 marketing campaign a year. The best would be generally you have each marketing campaign per quarter. The reason why you even create a marketing campaign is basically you want to get more sales, right? You want to get more sales, whether you want to hire more workers, you want to build brand awareness, you want to increase your revenue, or you want to change a better car or better house, or all this requires money. And where did money come from? Some from sales. So generally speaking, marketing is always to build the brand awareness to generate more sales. So for here, I'm going to create a marketing campaign name. This one, 2020 New Year campaign. All right, so you can put any budgets that you have. I put, let's say, 100. The start date would be next year, for example. All right. So once I created this will be a new year, a general campaign, right? This is the general campaign. What type of activities that I want to do, I can put it here. So example, I want to create a campaign activities with the name of 2025 merchandise campaign. Okay, so the type would be email e-shot. So it's technically email marketing, which we integrate with Klaviyo and MailChimp. So you can do like bulk message instead of sending one by one. If you want, you can actually do like social media, telemarketing, where you call people, spam call, hello, do you want to buy this? You can do that. But I'm going to go with e-shot for now, and I'm going to put cost 10. You can put, or you can just ignore it if you want. Then the start date would be the same. Give me a second, the start date would be the same. Right, so a lot of people wonder, why would we want to, create a marketing campaign inside the CRM, right? What is the benefit? So basically the benefit is, because of reporting, and it gives you a clear overview of how you are engaging with your leads and what is the result. So that's the main thing, how you are engaging with your leads and the result. So you can get what is the response rate, how many hot leads do you have, how many cold leads do you have, how many opportunities, and how do you know whether this is a good campaign or not? Is it effective? For example, if you're going to have 4 marketing campaigns in the year, which one is the most effective? Which one give you the best sales? And what is the reason? Is it because of the color? Is it because of the scheme? Is it because of the salespeople that are handling it is different? What is the reason? So CRM, so you doing all this marketing campaign inside the CRM will able to give you all this detailed analysis. So what's really important is to track the opportunities and sales in this marketing, in this campaign CRM. so that it gives you the reporting and you can make more data-driven decisions. So how do you do that? Example, go to here. So in opportunities, you can just create opportunities, put here, okay, just create an opportunity. So, okay, my bad. So example, you can put this as testing. So you put the salesperson name, who you want it to be. Pipeline is, let's say, new business. The main thing is the source. So if the source I put is e-shot, which is just now one, you'll notice in the source opportunity, in this source activity, you can find this 2025 merchandise campaign. So when you categorize them by source and source activity, you can get very detailed data according to each of the campaign that you run. This will give you in-depth analysis of everything. All right, so the next question is, all right, so now you run a marketing campaign. How can you get the target contact? Who do you want to target in this marketing campaign? Do I just target everyone? Do I just spam all the, let's say you got 20,000 clients and 20,000 customers? Do I just spam all of them? No, because by doing that, you're gonna overweight yourself, honestly speaking. So before that, you need to identify what are the challenges that your business is facing. So first thing, we go to growth engine. So basically, growth engine is based on our 7 growth strategies. All right, so these are the areas that we identify you need to excel for your business to grow. So attract, sale, close, onboard, order value, order frequency, retention. All right, so obviously in a perfect scenario, in a perfect world, everything will be on the rise. Like this one should be on the rise, but that won't be the case, especially where most of the businesses, if you're dealing B2B, you're gonna reach to a point where you don't need to acquire a new customer because you already monopolize the whole thing. What you need is basically to re-engage with your loyal customer, with the customer that used to buy from you but might forget about you. So this growth engine will allow you to get a bigger picture, what to focus and where to focus. So do take note that this is a testing profile. So all this data here is not really that accurate, and what you see will probably be very much different compared to what I'm showing you here. But I'll give you guys a scenario where I feel it's more feasible for you guys, which is order value and retention. All right. If you open up your prospect CRM account, you'll notice that your order value, generally speaking, they are dropping. It won't be like this. I wish my company is like this. And it won't be like this as well. I wish, so that a lot of case for most company, basically order value and retention will be the one that you like to look at the most, and it will usually be dropping. All right, this means that my business is not doing very well at retaining this customer. More importantly, I'm not getting the most value out of all this customer. So making sure your customer order regularly is very important. You wouldn't want to just get a customer and buy one time and they just disappear, correct? Even distributors, they are considered your loyal customer because they are distributing on your behalf. So they are buying or they are selling on your behalf. So you're usually catering for them. So you work really hard to get them as a customer. And a new business, the last thing that you want to do is to lose them because you are not engaging with them. So this means that this can be a very good tool for you to understand where your business direction is going, what challenges are you facing, and from here you can justify, okay, so what kind of customer I want to target. Okay, so as I mentioned, order value and retention. So if these two are dropping, simply because it means that the existing customer that I already engaged with, they're unaware of my product, probably. I have new product coming up, they're unaware of it, or they find it too expensive, they switch. But whichever is the case, you know who they are. So the next thing we're going to do is going to Magic Matrix. So first of all, CRM campaign. Second of all, growth engine. Third of all, Magic Matrix. CRM campaign, basically where you do all your marketing. All right. Second, growth engine, determine your business challenges and who to target. Third, Magic Matrix. Should help you sort out everything. So, okay, Magic Matrix, there's a few categories. I wouldn't want to confuse you. So basically, Magic Matrix, you can take a look at this. Wait on. Magic Matrix. So you'll see a lot of different colored dots. So for example, John Cole, he's green color in finished gem, but he's red in gem making kit and he's red in merchandise. What this means is he already bought finished gem from me, but he's unaware that I have gem making kit and he's aware that I have merchandise, which you can see from here. Most of my clients, most of my customers are unaware that I even have merchandise. Hence, I'm doing a marketing campaign on New Year, name marketing, a campaign solely focused on selling merchandise so that I want to make sure all of them are aware that I sell merchandise. So what I do now is I go to build awareness. Ta-da! Okay, so what I can do here is product category, all right? You can add any product category if you want by going to the configuration. This will be linked to your Unleash. So what I like to do here and what you guys can try is basically go to RFM segment. Okay, so I want to target people who are unaware, all right, who are unaware that I have merchandise. So what I do is, okay, obviously they need attention. They're about to sleep. Don't lose them. Okay, don't lose them, at risk, hibernating, and lost. So all this, okay, in RFM segment, all this are basically for customers who are unaware of my product. For those that are aware, generously, they'll be promising new customer, loyal customer champion. These are for people that are aware. If you want to, put everyone, you can just do that. But if not, like this one, I'm specifically targeting people who aren't aware that I have merchandise. That's why I do that. All right, then after that, you can see I want to ensure that those people that I target, they are either unaware or aware. If you want to put opportunities and bot, you can, but generally speaking, you'll just be focusing solely on unaware and aware. Okay, then I add to campaign activity. So this one. So what I do next is basically I go to campaign. So now all the people that I want to target are all here. So what I can do is basically literally just email them one by one, or I can go to here. If you have MailChimp or Klaviyo, which is an email marketing platform integrated into our system, you'll see a bulk upload here. So by doing that, you can just literally have this niche and like a specific amount of content that you want to literally do it in your MailChimp or Klaviyo, which is much more simpler, to be honest. All right. So now, after having this targeted contact, but there's so many. Okay, it's not really a lot, because it's testing account. But generally, speaking, you have maybe hundreds, 200, even 500 contacts here. So you have so many, it's technically filtered contact, but some of them might not even have emails. So what you can do is actually include email, subscribe, contact only. Exclude contact with no email, and more importantly, exclude contact who have left the company, because if not, you'll be like calling, do you want to buy this? No, I left the company long ago. What to do, right? So after you do this, you just click applied filter. Ta-da! When you go back, there will be much less target contact here. All right, so if you want, you can actually also go to role filters where you actually only want to, target specific people, for example, the finance decision maker or like, the main decision maker. You can do this. You can just click it. Then after that, just apply filter and tada, it will just, with a snap of finger like Thanos, and things will sort it out by itself as well. So imagine the case where you actually have, let's say, 500 leads here. All right, even after you do all these things. So 500 leads here. All right, then you call to them and 250 of them pick up. All right, so 250 of them become opportunities. That means there are 250 of the people that you reach out to that totally ignore you. Very sad. So in order to revenge them, we will spam call them, to make their life a misery. Like, hey, why don't you, respond to my email, stuff like this. But how are you going to do that? So it's very easy. So first of all, you go create another. Okay, you go and create another. Okay, you go and create another campaign. Here you go. You go and create another campaign. You can put calling customer for revenge. All right, you can do that. Then telemarketing costs 0, maybe emotional damage. I don't know. So just do this. Give me a second. and just play with it. That's right. So after you have that, so this is calling customer for revenge. You can go to target contact and you can do this copy to another activity. So basically where you want to copy from is 2025 new, let me check. So this one, merchandise campaign. So you just copy, sign to we like to keep them replaced. So basically all the contact will be here, right? But the thing is it's dummy contact, so nothing is real, so you can't see anything here. So why would you want to copy the whole thing over here again? It's because you will do this. Filter based on, see, must not have an opportunity for this campaign. That means your original contact of 500, you already have 250 with opportunities. So when you do this, it's going to pop out another 250 that have no opportunities, meaning 250 that ignore you, meaning 250 people that you can revenge and spam them. All right. So after that, you just apply filter. So tada. So it's a very short webinar because it's very simple. So first of all, you create marketing campaign. Why? It's because you want to create marketing campaign to increase your revenue, to increase your sales. How do you do that? To find out specific contact you want to target and email them. Right? You can email, you can call, you can do social media, whatever you want, but at least you have this campaign that you can be recorded in the prospect CRM. So how do you, okay, so first of all, you have this campaign. You know you're going to do a campaign in our prospect CRM to increase your sales. So what kind of campaign do you want to do? What kind of campaign? Go to Growth Engine. So Growth Engine will give you, ideas, overview of how your company is doing. So by knowing how your company is doing, you can come out with a strategies or what kind of campaign do you want to do. Like just now, I noticed that a lot of people is not buying my merchandise. So I come up with a campaign that focus on selling merchandise to people who have low awareness. So how do I find people who have low awareness? Just go to, tada, Magic Matrix. So basically use Growth Engine to identify what kind of strategies that you want to use. And you go Magic Matrix to find who are those customers that you want to target. Right. So marketing campaign is basically a place where, you spam out your things to get more brand awareness, to get more money. The Growth Engine is basically for you to identify what kind of methods you want to use. And Magic Matrix is a place where you find those people. Right. So basically that's all for today. So the key takeaway is literally what I mentioned. The campaign is where you sell. And then after that, the Growth Engine is where you find out what your approach is, and Magic Matrix is a place where literally you find who you're supposed to target. All right, so it's a relatively short and quick session. So do you guys have any questions? For those people who, because the way of how I'm approaching into this webinar is like a webinar with very little technical jargons. But for people who want to have more in-depth analysis of the entire webinar, even on the same topic which I did today, we have a UK team, a girl named Abby. She do very well. So you can just go to go.prospect.com webinar and just go and find all the list of webinar that we have, and you can just scroll through that.